Did I do a Tomcast last week? I don't even know. I didn't because I was going to be traveling, I think. I don't know. We'll call it a Tomcast. Welcome to the Tomcast. I'm Tom, president and dictator for life of 515comics.com. The first thing that I want to talk about in the video is that we achieved our Kickstarter goal. We have reached and exceeded the $500 goal and couldn't have done it without you guys, of course, because that's the point of Kickstarter, isn't it? Is to have you guys help me out, and you did, and I really do appreciate that. You know, I always say when I do these Kickstarters that when I'm making these books that I'm going to make them either way, and that even if the Kickstarter wasn't funded, you know, there still would have been a volume 3. And when I do a Kickstarter for any other volume in the future, there's still going to be whatever volume comes out. Like, I'm going to do it either way. This just makes it a lot easier for me, and because this was successful, I know that I can, you know, move forward this year with a good stock of books and go out and get books to more people. And that's great. And it's great to be able to do that and not have it impact the way that I live my life, and to not have to wait until my personal funds are somewhere that I can afford to order more copies. So this really helps me out, and I'm really excited to get you backers your books and to get extra books with the profits from this to get out to other people who don't even know that they want these books yet, but they do. Oh boy, do they. So I wanted to start with that, and just again, thank you so much. There's still a week left to continue contributing to the Bookstarter. If you haven't contributed but you would like to pre-order a copy of the book, or get discounted copies of volumes 1 and 2. This is a great way to do it. You still got a week to contribute. It's still a great way to get these books. So, to pile good news on top of good news, back from Cedar Rapids a couple days later, and I had to stay there for work, but last Saturday was Cedar Rapids Comic Con. You guys, I went in thinking that this was going to be a great show, and in fact I think I made I haven't checked. I don't know. I think I did a Tomcast last week talking about prepping for it. I said before I went, you know, I went to NewBoCon in Cedar Rapids last year. Cedar Rapids Comic Con is put on by the same people. I think it's going to be a great show because NewBoCon was such a great show. Cedar Rapids Comic Con has blown that away. Blown it away in just every conceivable way. It was so positive. Everyone was so happy. There were so many people, you guys. There were like 10,000 people there. I sold out of some of my books. Like, I'm down to display copies of Volume 1. Volume 2, I had one additional copy outside of my display copies. Like, I sold out of most of my books, which is freaking amazing. Just a quick aside, like, I don't like talking about numbers or anything because I think that that's tacky, maybe. The important thing to realize is that I go to a show, I don't expect people to want to spend $20 or more on a graphic novel of a comic that they've never heard of, which is my comic. So if I can actually convince people to buy my books at all, I'm happy. If I sell a book a day at a con, I'm a happy dude. I sold at least 20 books. So that's some people just buying Volume 1, but mostly it was people buying the paired set of Volume 1 and 2. Wow, that's amazing. I think the most books that I've ever sold at a show before that was at Anime Des Moines, which was the last show I went to in 2015, and it was like 6 or 7. Like, I mean, it wasn't even close. Like, this blew it away. This is by far the most books I've sold at any convention. Not just in a day, in any convention, including 3-day conventions. This is amazing. Everyone was so happy. Everyone was so positive. Like I realized that I can't have my expectations that high, and that it can't be that every show, I can't expect every show from this point on to sell 20 plus books. But it shows me I'm doing something right. And it shows me that if I have the right attitude and, you know, if I'm there ready to do it, that this kind of stuff can happen. I'm going to cut this short because I'm running out of battery power. I loved it. It was great. I'll talk about it more in the future. I got to edit this video. Thanks so much, you guys, for watching. Thanks for stopping by if you saw me at Cedar Rapids Comic Con. Thanks for supporting the Bookstarter. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Positive, positive, positive. Everything's good. This is going to be a great year. I'm so glad it started out so well. It kicks ass. Everything kicks ass. You guys kick ass. I kick ass. Next Two's kicks ass. Comics kick ass. Yeah! I'm exhausted now.